Radio States. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to do the vocals?
Everybody,
Because if I'm gonna do,
thank you for tuning in today. You're listening to WRUU LP Savannah, Georgia, 107.5 FM, WRU.org. We are Savannah Sonics Community Radio with Global Soul, and I have a very special show today planned for y'all. We have the band Krieger in the house today. We got Sebastian Messer and Noah Borba.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I was trying to make sure I got it right. And also, y'all are live on Facebook right now, so if you want to go to Facebook.
What's up, Facebook?
Hello, Facebook.
And / the Krieger Band, KRIEGER band. You can check that out live. So we're gonna be doing a little desk concert. So real quick, can y'all just do a little introduction and then we'll start listening to the jam.
Well, as you know, I've been playing on the radio show for about 3 years now with my dad here, and finally got a band together after a couple of years, and you know, this getting together was kind of hard, and then some stuff came up. We just trying to get over that, and I think Noah and I are pretty solid players together. You know, we blend pretty well with our playing styles. He learns from me, I learn from him. You know,
a lot of learning from each other.
Just trying to
good
show off to
musicians
each other.
Yeah.
What about you, Noah? Tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, my name's Noah Borba. I'm actually from Minnesota. I'm here in Savannah for college, and in the summer I live in Atlanta with the rest of my family. I've been playing guitar for about 5 years, and I've played with a lot of musicians before. And rarely is it that you find someone that is both like really good and someone that you can like learn from and play with like consistently. I've played a lot of shows, but most of them are open mics and a few shows at the coffee shop here at Sebastian. We've been like a little duo since like this beginning of January, and as he said, a lot of stuff came up like in the process of forming this band. We've had people join, leave, etc., etc. And at this point, it's just the two of us right now, but we're in the process of getting more people in on this. We're in the process of working on more music, both the two of us and with other people. And I guess that's just kind of how bands are, though, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome. So y'all have been playing about the same time. I know Sebastian started when he was like 13. And
I started when I was about 14.
Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome that y'all are doing that. So, well, without any further ado, everybody, the band Krieger, take it away.
All right. If you like to gamble, I'll tell you I'm your man. To win some or lose some, it's all the same to me. Pleasure is to play, makes no difference what you say. I don't share your greed, the only kind I need is the ace of spades. The ace of spades, ow. Playing through the high one, dancing with the devil, going with the flow, it's all the king to me. 7 or 11, snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double take a split. The ace of spades, ow. You know I'm going to lose, cause gambling's for fools. That's the way I like it, baby, I don't wanna live forever. And don't forget the Joker. Pushing up the ante, I know you got to see me. Read 'em and weep, the dead man's hands again. Gonna see,
Take one look and die. Nothing's in your B. The only thing I'll see is the ace of spades. The ace of spades. Oh. Nice. That was cool. Says we got 4 people watching on the Facebook Live.
All right.
Hey, guys.
I'll take
what's
that.
up?
I'll take that.
So, Noah, you from Minneapolis or?
I'm
Minnesota?
like 40 minutes west of Minneapolis.
Okay, cool. How'd you end up in Savannah?
My dad got a better job. It just required him to move to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And Atlanta is really cool and all, but it's very loud.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted something different than that, I guess. Especially like moving there during pandemic season. You know, last summer a lot of stuff was shut down that isn't shut down now. So I didn't meet too many people. I wasn't really doing too much, you know, and it felt weird to like still being in that city for college. So I thought, hey, Savannah seems pretty cool, and Georgia Southern's got the program I need. So it's mostly school that brought me here, but the city itself is, you know, Savannah is one of the most beautiful places you can be.
That's where you two met, is
Without
at
a
Georgia
doubt.
Southern, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And so, yeah, because I know Sebastian, he had formed his band, like, you know, Krieger and all the idea of that, like that warrior Viking thing or whatever. Like, I remember, like, he was like 13. He's like, Dad, can you draw this picture for me? And you know, he'd draw this stuff, and he actually drew his own, you know, the logo, that Krieger logo. He's done that, and then it was so cool because same thing like you were saying. It's hard to find people that are, you know, dedicated and actually play.
To find
So-
anyone on the same page as you musically,
Yeah.
it feels impossible sometimes.
I think it's cool that you two, you know, dynamic duo over here playing and all. What's on the what's the next one y'all want to play?
Good question.
I think honestly, probably just me putting down a little rhythm,
Yeah, if y'all want a noodle or something like that.
and then Noah solo over that because
Yeah.
he's been learning some arpeggios lately.
Arpeggios.
Arpeggios lately.
Arpeggios.
A lot
Awesome.
of a lot of our best sound usually comes from whenever Sebastian and I are just noodling actually,
Yeah.
because we can cover a lot of different stuff, but whenever one of us starts something and then the other person picks up on that, you get something really cool happening, you know.
Yeah, do
Music's
it.
kind of like its own language that way, you know. Like
Yeah,
you can-
take it away.
Yeah,
And then get it down, the drop beat.
I got you. Good.
I'm here today with the band Krieger, Sebastian Messer, and Noah Borba. And yeah, that was pretty wicked, y'all. It was pretty good. That was just a new, you just new one, huh?
pants, man.
Yeah. I think some of the best creativity though comes from like when you just kind of get into it. Of course, I'm not a musician, but you know I like to write and draw and stuff like that. And so we'll take turns. So what inspires you, Sebastian? Or what gets you kind of juiced up to do?
Honestly, I just like something that gets the blood flowing, you know?
Mhm.
Like, just nasty, mean little riffs, you know? It just makes your face kind of pucker a little bit, you know?
Something that makes you speed.
Yeah, something with, you know, just
Yeah.
like... You know, something like that. And just, a lot of my influences come from, like, Metallica, Megadeth, Pantera, especially Megadeth. You know, just, I like the way he's intricate, you know, the way he plays is just very, like, stone cold face, and then just, you see his fingers just flying on the fretboard.
Yeah.
And just stuff that, you know, just gets you going, you know?
Yeah. How about you, Noah? What gets you going?
People, I guess.
Yeah.
As strange as it sounds, like a lot of my best work comes from when someone asks me to just play something, and suddenly I play something. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very social person, as Sebastian would attest to.
Very.
I force him out of his comfort zone a lot like that, but also like because of that, I tend to thrive a lot in social situations, and if I'm playing with other people, then I'm doing even better. So it's usually like when I'm not alone that I have a lot of the best ideas, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing really more to it. Like I'll play most genres, you know. I really like funk, I like blues, I like metal. I've been getting more into that the longer I've been hanging out with Sebastian.
Can y'all play some blues stuff?
Oh, for
Oh, yeah.
sure, for sure.
Yeah. All right. So this is the band Krieger, everybody, and they're playing live here
Just get
in
the
the
second
studio.
piece set up.
So yeah, well, actually, while we got a second, I just want to go ahead and tell you, Valhalla Books. That's the publishing company that I started. We've got some new books out. Josh Vasquez has his Savannah Zombie novel series. So if you want to get some more information on that, you can go to valhallabooks.com. Also, it's what is it on the Instagram? It's Krieger Band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Band Krieger or
K-R-I-E.
Krieger Band.
Yeah, just look for the little logo. It's got like a dead Viking. It says Krieger on it. But yeah, it's on Instagram, and y'all are still working on getting the YouTube and all that. So
Yeah, I think we're gonna play, what is that song called? You'll know it when you hear it, you know. Well, good my loving, yes I to them blind. My baby's loving cause the sun to shine. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little loving boy. Yeah, I love my lady, long and lean. Maybe that's where you see a man get me. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. I'm her little loving boy. Go! We'll turn up.
job.
I didn't realize it, but my guitar was set to like 0 volume for all that entire song up until.
That's why I was like, turn it up.
There's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear sometimes without a headset. So
Right, I can't tell.
yeah, that's cool. So y'all had your first gig, and what was that like?
Well, at first, you know, it was not my first gig per se because I've been doing the radio show since, you know,
Yeah.
since
I
we
mean,
started.
First gig as a band.
Yeah, first gig together. You know, on that Saturday morning we got together like 12 o'clock in the morning, and like we were just jamming all day. I actually broke a string jamming, and so I had to go get another pack of strings, go home and get another pack of strings, come back, and by the time I came back, it was already time for us to go. And so we went all the way out to Hinesville to the Brick Wall Cafe, and I had to change my strings over there on Noah's hood right before we went in
Parking
There you
lot.
go.
in the parking lot. Got it all tuned up and everything. We played this with this guy David, and I
There you go.
think we did pretty good.
Well, that's
We did
cool.
pretty good. And
What do y'all been working on lately?
Lately, it's been a challenge getting together.
Yeah,
If anybody
school
in
and
here
finals
is-
are coming up, right?
Right, if anyone listening is in college or knows anybody in college, they know that right now it's finals month. You know, it's finals season, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. All the hard tests are coming up, and most of mine are done. Most of his are done, but up until like a day or two ago, it was nothing but constant homework and studying and everything like that. So college has kind of been what we've been working on lately, but we most of what we've been really trying to do is just find time to play, really, to just do what we were doing earlier. You know, one person lays something down, someone else picks it up, and one thing we have a lot of fun doing that we could do next actually is
a little eruption solo.
well, not just that. Yeah, as you might have been talking about earlier, we like, you know, there's a lot of fun in like trying to outdo your buddy, and or in like taking someone, or like, you know, like when you're evenly matched with someone on a talent, you kind of push each other, you know, and we kind of do that in the most in-your-face way possible, and that we'll literally try to outdo each other one after the next.
All right, well let's hear this lick.
All right,
Yeah,
let's change it right
Yeah,
back.
make sure you get your sound right and all.
Yeah, let me make sure y'all can actually hear me this time.
I'm going to go ahead and play the case scripts. As you know, everybody, this is WRUU, and this is the Adam Messer Show, and I am, this is going into my third year doing this show. This is an all-community radio station, and we're volunteers. We don't get paid for it. We do it because we love it. I get to do, really cool shows today with, Sebastian and with Noah, Noah and their band Krieger. We still have to pay the bills here. So we depend on our listeners like you who are generous with their donations. And we're doing our annual spring fundraiser. As you know, with the pandemic, it's been kind of difficult to be able to do things in person safely. So we have decided not to do our spring fundraiser events in person, but we are doing them online. So I'm going to play this script for you. But yeah, even I know it sounds really crazy, and I said this a bunch of times, but even $1 donation, if we had like 2,000 people just giving $1 a month, which would be like $12 a year, we'd have enough to pay for our operational costs, which include like the building, electricity, equipment, and those things, our license and all that stuff. So, but yeah, please take into consideration, and if you feel so inclined, go to WRU.org and give a donation.
Oh, the mic's muted? Mic's muted?
What?
The mic's muted?
Yeah. Got about 2 minutes. And we still got 4 people watching live, so hey everybody, watching live.
What's up, y'all? Noah's in his little zone.
Just warming up.
Huh?
I said I'm just warming up.
Yeah. I heard you.
I heard you say what?
sorry, 3:30.
Yeah, just about. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and play these now, so that y'all can.
Melt some faces.
Make sure that the amps are turned on too, because like that last one, I could hear your strings, but I couldn't hear the amp. You know what I'm saying?
It's because we moved the settings, and so it moves the volume.
Yeah, but just make sure it's up. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can hear it. Oh, Matt, you got your Can you take a picture of me
Yeah.
with this shirt?
Ready?
We gone?
About to ready to go back on, yeah.
Alright, sure. Did it sound too loud or no?
Alright, and we are back live in the studio, y'all, with the band Krieger, Sebastian Messer, and Noah Borba. And they're getting ready to do like a little jam off, like play a little lick. Noah was just saying that they like to kind of challenge each other. And alright, so who wants to go first?
I'll go
Sebastian.
first.
Oh, okay. Can't hear it. Cannot hear it. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do a sound check real quick with Noah too.
No.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright,
I'll start it off.
little lick here. Man, somebody call the fire department. These guitars are smoking. Hey, that's pretty good, guys. Nice. I've got to do a station announcement real quick. Everybody, you're tuning in today to WRULP Savannah, Georgia, 107.5 FM, WRUU.org. We are Savannah Sonics Community Radio with Global Soul. This is the Adam Messer Show. Our special guests today are the Krieger Band. Got Sebastian Messer and Noah Borba. And yeah, so that's pretty good. So let's hear y'all play together like that.
Alright.
Alright, got you.
Turn, yeah, turn up a little. Like,
Good?
somebody's sounding like they're a little low.
Turn mine up a little. Good?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, oh yeah, really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. Please, never let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Please, don't never let me be. I only wanna be by your side. Oh yeah, you really got me now. Got me so I don't know what I'm doing, yeah. Oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I cannot lie. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, you really got me now. Got me so I can't sleep at night. Yeah, you really got me now. Got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, oh yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can't say night. You really got me.
Nice. So you sing too, Noah?
Only when I can be really loud.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, can you play something can you sing something you could do in the mic here? Or
Not. I don't think it's anything that we can do on the radio.
Okay.
Usually, like if I'm singing, I'll have like Sebastian singing like on like lead vocals and all that, and then if it's a song with like screaming in it, I can be in the back and I can just belt loud enough to where it like overcomes the lack of mic in front of me.
I got you.
And that's when it sounds really good, because otherwise when there's not the extra volume to push like that bass out and and that like groveliness out that I try to hit, then it doesn't come out the way it's supposed to. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense or not. I just
it does.
Yeah, I need like space for the volume to kind of fill in.
That's cool. No ballad rock yet, huh?
No, nothing yet. Nothing yet.
What? Let me ask y'all. Since we're in between, what? You said that you were talking about your influences. Noah, what were your influences as far as music?
A lot of like the greats that played the blues. So like Jimi Hendrix for start was a huge influence, and then for like a year of my life, I just wanted to sound like Stevie Ray Vaughan and nothing else. And then I got into like Stevie Ray Vaughan's influences and like Jimmy's influences to see like where I could like what I could get out of what they got,
Mm-hmm.
And then from there it went to there's a bar over in Atlanta called the Northside Tavern, and the musicians there, they acted as like a huge influence for me in just like the last year, because some of them old folks that are still playing guitar and still, you know, getting out there and performing at bars, those guys are better than us by miles for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Those people that have been playing forever and that have way different influences than you can imagine, you know. A lot of what they played was funk, so that kind of influenced a lot of my playing, you know. Like a lot of like that, like syncopation. You can kind of feel like the swing to something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And that I kind of found that like the best music that people really like is music they can dance to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you got something with a little swing in it, you got something that you can, you know, you can start bopping your head to, start like tapping your feet, you know, you can kind of like. You know, it's something like that. Like you can, you know, if you can get someone like bopping their head, then you've already got them invested in your song.
Yeah.
And I figured that's pretty important.
That's cool. Yeah, we still got people watching on Facebook, so that's pretty cool.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, Sebastian, with that, how have your influences changed? You know, because you were talking about Noah, like where you kind of started off, and then how it's kind of evolved. Well, same question for you.
Well, I started out on Eddie Van Halen, so I wanted to be the next Eddie Van Halen. I think we had a video somewhere, my first guitar lesson. I'm like, oh, you're like, what do you want to do with the guitar? I'm like, I want to be the next Eddie Van Halen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it evolved from Eddie Van Halen, just listening to Van Halen 24/7 as long as I can, and just from there it went to like Metallica. I remember listening to Master of Puppets in the car the very first time we were with you.
Yeah.
We're all like, oh, our head hurts. Please turn it off. And then, like, I just remember hearing Megadeth for the first time.
Yeah.
Mom, Sabrina, that's my sister. Sabrina, we were all going from ballet. My sister took ballet. And so we were going to the McDonald's down the road on 80. And I remember playing that. I think I was in 10th grade. I played it on my phone. I was listening to it. It was Holy Wars. You know, that.
Mm-hmm.
The Holy Wars. And I just changed everything. Like, I was a really big Metallica fan at that time. And just, like, hearing that guitar, just that riff, just changed everything about how I
Like
wanted to
a
play.
watershed moment for you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, it just... And then as I got to know my older sister, Sasha, her boyfriend, Dylan, just the kind of influences I just got thrown into, like Cannibal Corpse and Obituary and Death. It's a really big one. I like Death a lot. He's very intricate with his playing too. Very clean, but it's like a classical kind of, turn on metal.
Classical shredding.
Not just like, oh, I'm just gonna play fast just to play fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he's just very methodical with how he plays and how he, where he puts certain pieces. And so just different people. And then on Spotify, I just, go into, like, I'll listen to a whole discography of a band, see if I really like them or not. It's just like I'll hear just songs playing on the radio. I'm like, oh, what is that? Add it to my thing. I'll just play it on repeat for a couple days, and then I'll get sick of it, and then into the vault it goes.
Yeah, I gotcha. Question for you, Noah. With meeting up at college, and obviously you were playing beforehand and whatever. When y'all started playing together and you started clicking, what was that like for you? Because, like you said, you played before, but you never really had anybody to play with.
For me, playing with someone is like, I think for anyone that's good at an instrument, playing with someone else is either the best thing in the world or the worst thing in the world, because you know what you want to do, and you know how you want both you and the other person to sound, but they might not be on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember for the first, I want to say 20 minutes of us playing together, it was me trying to like play something, and then Sebastian would get all ADD and play something metal. And he'd be like, "You know how to play this?" And I'd be like, "No, believe it or not, I don't actually." And then he'd be like, "Oh, I'll just do this, and then you can do this." And I remember having to kind of like force him to just be like, "Hey man, I don't know these songs that you know. I can't play them at the same time that you're playing them. It's not gonna work like that."
Yeah.
But then I told him, I was like, "Hey man, why don't you just like chill out? I'm gonna do something in A, like the key of A, and you can do whatever you want. But if you do it in the key of A and you do it to the same rhythm I'm doing it to, then it's gonna sound really good." And we sat there, and for like, I want to say like 5 minutes straight, I played the same like funk riff in A while he like messed around on there. And after like a couple like a good like 30 seconds of us playing, and that's when it really started to click, because he's a big rhythm player. Like that's all metal is. It's rhythm, you know. It's the guitar doing the exact same thing as the drums and making it sound good. So he understood rhythm, and he was able to pick up on that real fast. And like I said, for like 5 minutes straight, we were just playing this funky little thing in A.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there was when I was like, all right, now I can see something going on here. If we can actually like do this like this, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I can lay something down and then he can pick up on it, and we can stay in the same rhythm, that's game over. That's everything to music, you know?
Yeah.
So at first it was frustrating, but
Do
that
you
lasted like 5 minutes.
do you play by ear, or how do you play?
Uh,
I know Blast you
depends.
play a lot by ear too.
yeah. I mean, when you play guitar long enough, you can hear a note and like, there it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can like kind of mess around until eventually you find the fret. But the internet's out there, and that's a huge resource for me.
Oh yeah. I think it is for everybody. Just about everything you can find it on the internet.
Yeah,
Put the time into it. You can learn just about anything out there. What do y'all want to play next?
I could lay down
Oh,
some
nice.
blues.
You want a noodle again, or?
Oh.
I am an antichrist, and I am an anarchist. Know what I want, but I know how to get it. Wanna destroy possibly, cause I wanna be anarchy in the city. Is this the MPLA? Is this the UTA? Is this the IRA? I thought it was the USA, cause just another country. I wanna be anarchy. Cause I want to be anarchy. Cause I wanna be. And I'm kissed up.
Alright. You are tuning in today to WRU LP Savannah, Georgia. 107.5 FM, WRU.org. We are Savannah Sonics Community Radio with Global Soul. This is the Adam Messer Show, and I'm your host, Adam Messer, here today with my special guests, the band Krieger, Sebastian Messer, and Noah Borba. And what's on the agenda next?
Honestly, I think we might just jam for a little bit.
Just lay down some blues. Like
Yeah, we got about a good 10 minutes left, so if y'all wanna noodle or whatever, play something, Why don't you play something original? Like you're talking about, YouTube riffing off each other or whatever? That'd be kind of cool.
Okay. You want me to start off?
Yeah, so switch it up and go yellow red better.
right, you're listening to the Adam Messer Show, and I'm your host Adam Messer here today with my special guest, the band Krieger, with Sebastian Messer and Noah Borba. We've just got a couple minutes left, guys, and so any final thoughts?
I think our first radio, interview with each other, it's pretty good.
If you're listening to this and you play the drums, please,
Or the bass.
please,
You're looking for a
Age
bassist.
19 to 21. No, that would be good.
please hit us up.
Contact us on Krieger Band, KRIEGERBAND on
Nice.
Instagram, please.
One more time, please.
Hey, the cool thing about it though is like you find somebody you play together or whatever, and you seem like you gel, and it's really good. So it's nice. Are you going to be back during the summer? Or are you going to be back this fall?
I'm gonna be back in the fall.
Okay.
Over the summer, I'm actually gonna be taking over kind of like a personal project, I guess.
Okay, good.
Because I'm gonna be in Atlanta, and I've already gotten contact with two. I want to say two. They're not like really big rappers, but they're respected and they make music and people listen to them.
Nice.
What I'm gonna be trying to do is feature on honestly as many different songs as I can.
Okay, good for you.
The music scene in Atlanta is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Crazy right now. I mean, Atlanta is like where everyone's looking to for the music. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the new kind of West Coast almost.
Yeah.
The way that that was back in the days, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can make a name for myself just as a session musician or something like that, then I'll be able to find and get in contact with more people that can play in the band,
Nice.
and maybe find people that are in Savannah at the same time that I am.
That's cool. What about you, Bass? You got summer plans?
I'm trying to, work and also get going on this music stuff,
Yeah.
writing new songs, trying to get it out there,
That's good. That's good. Well, gentlemen, I appreciate y'all being on the show today, and Facebook Live. Everybody's like,
What's up,
Sweet.
Facebook?
So, thanks a lot. Y'all want to play us out?
Sure.
All right, again, the Krieger Band. Band Krieger.
Come on, you can't let that be it. There you go.
Say goodbye. Bass, tell everybody bye.
See ya.
Bye, Facebook.